Welcome to the Sun Parlour Coffee House Sessions. I'm Jan Hall from Folk Roots Radio. Folk pop singer-songwriter Carly Thomas was born in Thailand and raised in Argentina and France before returning to her family roots in London, Ontario. Known as much for her powerful lyrics as her engaging live performance, she's played everywhere from street festivals in Paris to the folk circuit in Manhattan. And Carly Thomas released Versions, an acoustic collection of original songs revisited early in 2018. She's our special guest in the studio today. She's coming up right now. Enjoy.
So this song is a song called I'll Find an Ocean, and it's off of my EP called Explode. And it's just sort of a song about being in a hard place and finding that hope and that way out of it when you think that there might not be. It's called I'll Find an Ocean. Out in the wind, up on a wire, I let you in, I set this house on fire. Try not to lean left, not to lean right into you. I'm balancing day between night, I couldn't fool you. Don't be offended, don't be offended. Let go of the past, not to hold back. I wanted it all, I wanted it fast. Climb every tree that I might, write your name in branches. Oh, I saw the danger in sight, so I took my chances. Don't be offended, don't be offended. Look down, don't give up. I'm on my own. Show me a sign, let me down slow. 'Cause I need a way down. So give me a boat, give me an oar, I'll find an ocean. Give me a boat, give me an oar, I'll find an ocean. So I'm out in the wind, up on a wire, I let you in, I set this house on fire. But I throw this away, take your eyes off me now. I need a place way out of this town, a rock that'll ground me, settle me down. Don't be offended, don't be offended. I climb higher up, don't look down, don't give up. I'm out on my own. Show me a sign, let me down slow. 'Cause I need a way down. So give me a boat, give me an oar, I'll find an ocean. Give me a boat, give me an oar, I'll find an ocean. Give me a boat, give me an oar, and I'll climb higher up. Don't look down, don't give up. I'm out on my own. Show me a sign, let me down slow, 'cause I need a way down. Give me a boat, give me an oar, I'll find an ocean. Give me a boat, give me an oar, I'll find an ocean. Give me a boat, give me an oar, I'll find an ocean. So this is a song called Lionsgate. It is on my acoustic album called Versions, and it's the newer one on that song. And it was about going back out west, where I lived for quite a few years, on the train, on the Artist on Board program for Via Rail. Found myself on the coast again, looking out at the Lionsgate. Yeah, I thought of all my big mistakes. If I'd do it all again, till I reach the other side, I'll keep fighting the simple life. Yeah, 'cause you grow old and then you die. That's just the way it is. I felt a north wind blow your name across my lips. Thought I saw your face on a sailing ship, so I called your name, but you didn't hear me. I'm flying nice down the interstate, 1,000 miles to play the day. Yeah, open hearts and empty tanks. I'd do it all again. Yeah, and somehow you just got anchored to this bay. Here I am, holding on to waves that crash on me every day. I need you to heal me now. Yeah, they crash on me every day. Oh, heal me now. I felt a north wind blow, name across my lips. Thought I saw your face, sailing ships. I called your name. I need you to heal me now. Heal me now. Heal me now. So this is my little heartbreak song. It's called Into the Rain. And I wrote the first half of it. I was out on a beach, and I finished it on a rooftop in Toronto. It's called Into the Rain. It's cold and windy morning, I was hoping we could walk into the rain. Dance around the notion that we both know we could always start again. Feels like we've forgotten all the things we had in common, everything we said. And now that it's all over, all I wanna do is hold you for a million years. I was on a rooftop singing folk songs, wondering how you got away. And if I'm lucky, maybe someday you'll come back this way. Well, I was drifting through the afternoon, I saw someone that looked like you. I almost waved. You don't live here by the ocean, I'm trying to throw you like a stone, watch you skip away. I think if you were here, we'd have a laugh. If you were here, I'd feel home again. But everything has changed and I feel like a stranger every place I've ever been. Was it worth it? Does it hurt yet? Do you still feel the same? If I'm lucky, maybe someday I forget your name. I was on a rooftop singing folk songs. I was about to lose my head. And I think someday, if I'm lucky, we'll do it all again. This cold and windy morning, I was hoping we could walk into the rain.
That's Carly Thomas live in the Quantum Sound production studio in Kingsville for the Sun Parlour Coffee House Sessions. It's great to have you join us.
It's awesome to be here. Thank you.
I have to say, I love your music. We've had some wonderful songs from you just now. One of the things, though, I really love is this wonderful story you have because, you know, most people haven't traveled that much when they're very young. And you, by the sound of it, you actually were a world traveler before you were very old at all.
Yeah, I definitely was. My parents moved us around probably every 2.5, 3 years. So we saw a lot of the world at a young age and were able to have a lot of pretty amazing experiences that not many people get to have in childhood and growing up.
So tell us a little bit about your music. When did you start to decide that, you know, you liked songwriting and you wanted to maybe try and make a career out of it?
Well, I really decided, it took me a while to really make that decision. I always knew music was in me and it would always be my life. I come from a really musical family. My mom's a singer-songwriter as well, and it was always a way for me to express myself in a personal way. But I decided to take it on seriously. I never really thought it was possible sometimes just to make that happen and make that work. It always felt like this is a dream of mine and it might not be a reality. But actually it was, I spent about 8 or 9 years living out west in Vancouver.
And I was playing in a band out there, and I recorded a CD. And that was sort of when I took that turn and said, this is what I want to do.
You know, it's interesting when you we watch you play, you seem so effortless with the songs that you sing, and they all seem to have differences. You know, it's not like it's this, you know, we're hearing similar songs. Do you find songwriting fairly easy? Does it come easy to you, or is it a challenge?
Sometimes it depends on the song, I think. I put a lot of hard work into it and a lot of love into it. Some songs come out in one night because I've got something hit me and something tapped in. It feels like it comes from above or something sometimes, and it just pours out. And then some songs there's been some songs that I've let sit for a few months and then gone back to them and finished them. So it's sort of a mix of things. I guess it depends on the inspirations and how I feel about it, and how maybe how attached I am to them, and how much I want them to really mean what I mean them to mean, if that makes sense. That I want them to connect in a way that is how I felt.
Now, the latest album is Versions. Now, I always love it when people go ahead and put out another album of songs that they've written, but with different style, you know, different setup. In this case, really stripped down, very acoustic compared to your previous work.
Yeah.
What was it that made you want to put out an album of original songs revisited like this?
Well, I realized that if you haven't seen me perform, I do a lot of solo performances, and I also play with a band. All my albums up to Versions were fully produced records, so I thought the idea behind it was, you know, I've been touring with these songs for so long, and they sort of grow and change in their own way as you play them and as you grow and as you mature and everything. So I thought it would be really interesting to revisit them in that acoustic way and sort of just strip down and how they've sort of evolved and release it that way. So, and then I had one new song. So they're all songs that are on my previous albums, Explode and Up This High. And then there's one new one that I haven't really decided what to do with it yet. It's called Lionsgate.
So that's a good segue into the new music, because I know you are working on a new music. You mentioned that the challenge of making sure that you have the funding available to bring things forward, because that is the life of the independent artist.
Yeah, and not overthinking it, just putting out the work, you know.
So tell us about what you're working on just now.
Well, I've been writing for the last couple of years, and I've put out, I guess it's a single. It's not really officially released because it was meant to go on the new album, but Into the Rain is a single that I did in the studio. And
that was the one you just played for us. What a wonderful song.
Thank you. Yeah. It was it was a bit of a heartbreak song, but it was something that I wanted to explore. I feel like the recorded version of that also sounds a lot different from my previous stuff. It's very acoustic, but it's also got this moodiness to it. And I recorded it with Denny Gauthier, who I don't know who's...
Yeah, fabulous producer. Yeah, he does a great job.
Yeah, so that was one of the newer ones, and
And I think you recorded the whole of the Versions album with Denny.
Yes,
right?
that was all with Denny. And he's
Thomas.
a really good friend of mine, and so it was we sort of collaborated on it in that way. It was a lot of fun to do.
Yeah. You mentioned playing live. You're playing solo for us just now. You also play with a band.
I do, yeah.
What is your preference? Would you rather be with a band all the time, or do you like the opportunity to do something different? Obviously, when you're traveling, it just doesn't make financial sense to be able to bring a band all the time.
Yeah, it's hard to bring the band. I definitely would love touring with the band more, I think. It also depends on the venue, because I do love, for me, I feel like I'm a storyteller, and I love being able to connect with an audience. And sometimes, you know, if you're playing at the bars and the pubs, it's hard to come across and the kind of artist that I am, which is a lot more fun with the band, because you can all kind of just have a great time up there together and just feed off each other's energy. So I do love that. But connecting with people on a more intimate level is always, it's kind of where it started for me too. So it's nice to play those shows as well.
Now, you're based in London, Ontario, and I know you've your music has been very well received in London.
Yeah.
I think you picked up the Jack Richardson Music Award
Yeah.
for Contemporary Singer of the Year.
Yeah, just this year it was really great. It was
Yeah, and I think that's the second time you picked that
the
up.
second time, yeah. So they must like me. I must be doing something right.
I know they definitely like you. I had
Yeah.
a great chat with Darren Addison from Home County,
Yeah.
and I know they love you.
Yeah.
At Home County and everywhere else you've had a chance to play in London. What does the future hold? Obviously, new album, getting out there and sharing the music. Any other aspirations that you hope to achieve over the coming years?
Well, I'd like to keep doing what I'm doing and keep growing. And I did my first European tour last year, and I'd really like to follow up and try to do that yearly. So just continue to create content, put it out a bit sooner than what it's taken me from last time.
If people want to learn more about the music you're making, how can they do that?
Have a look at my website, carlythomas.com. Into the Rain, which I played, there's a video of that tune, which was done by a filmmaker in London, Edward Platero. And the produced version of that song I really do like, so check it out if you can. Versions is on Bandcamp right now. It's not streaming anywhere, but you can go to my website and order it. It's a really cool package that I send out, and it's all sort of cutting out the middleman. So
it's an excellent album. I definitely encourage people to check that out. Yeah.
Bandcamp, you can download it, you can order it off the website, or
cool.
check out the videos that I got.
It's been great to have you join us in the studio. We only have one thing left to do, and that's decide on the final song you're going to play for us. What is it going to be?
Since we were talking about touring, why don't we do the Montreal Train Song, which is a song that I wrote in Montreal one summer, and it was a late night. I had just gone off the metro there, the subway there, and stayed up writing it. And I just have a funny story about it, because I was at Canadian Music Week one year, and they do all these workshops there, and I ended up talking to a songwriter from Nashville, and I said, I'm curious about what you do, and like, what's that lifestyle like to just be a writer? And he ended up listening to my tunes, and he was like, it's a really good song. I really like this song, but you don't say Montreal in it, and you don't say train in it. And I'm like, yeah, so I should work on my titling. But in my head, I thought, it sounds like a train, and I wrote it in Montreal, so that's why it's called that.
Again, it's been a pleasure having you join us today. This is Carly Thomas with the Montreal Train Song in the studio for the Sun Parlour Coffee House Sessions.
Oh, here we are, 5 province lines are in between. You call me a player, we both know you hold the queen. I'm not far, I'm 10 digits from your palm. Yeah, more or less I've been alone, so just call. You're misleading me, stop misleading me. Writing letters to the moon, knowing they'll never get to you. I pick up the microphone, I turn up my stereo, 'cause your heart vibration guide your way home. To me, to me, to me, to me, to me. Yeah, to me, to me, to me, to me, to me. 'Cause I've been up all night sitting at the end of a bar. You keep waiting on these stars to guide our way. Break down all the walls that set our worlds apart. If this love don't lead me this way, it don't lead me, it don't lead me this way. I can define these lines, yeah, the smiles you left behind, they have faded. I'm so tired of waiting, I'm so tired, I'm not far. I'm an envelope and a postal code, I'm 10 digits from your palm, but you don't call. You're misleading me, stop misleading me. Writing letters to the moon, knowing they never get to you. I pick up the microphone, I turn up my stereo, 'cause your heart vibration guide guide your way home. To me, to me, to me, to me, to me. Yeah, to me, to me, to me, to me, to me. 'Cause I've been up all night sitting at the end of a bar. You keep waiting on these stars to guide our way. I break down all the walls that set our worlds apart. If there's a love, don't lead me this way. It don't lead me, it don't lead me this way. Pick up the microphone, turn on my stereo. Pick up the microphone, pick up the microphone, turn on my stereo. It's your heart vibration, guide your way home. 'Cause I've been up all night sitting at the end of a bar. Keep waiting on these stars to guide our way. Break down all the walls that set our worlds apart. If there's a love, don't lead me this way. It don't lead me, it don't lead me this way.